made to look horrible because we're not supposed to be doing that.
That's right.
So like the brother said, when you like, well, people don't know what to do with you. Like, damn, we ain't causing no problems. He up here at work. Like, damn, he cool. Everybody likes him. Like, damn. So and that's how we really supposed to be.
That's right.
We don't need our, you know, be honest, man. Our women look good, but we don't need to see their cleavage out. Okay, they ass cheeks and calf muscles and thighs and all that, man. Don't nobody need to see that. But they've learned the way. They learned the way of the heathen, man. They learned that from them. Gloria, what's her name? Gloria Steiner. Basically the white sluts movement, and our women joined on to that, man.
If I can say this, not only did they join on, they took it over.
Yeah.
When you think of twerk videos, do you think of Gloria Steiner? Oh, you don't think of nothing about no Gloria Steiner, do you? Nowhere near her. All you think of is so-called black woman,
Yep.
so-called Mexican woman, so-called Puerto Rican.
Yep.
That's the women's lib. Amber Rose.
Yep.
That's a more than likely light-skinned Judite woman.
Yeah.
Or one of the tribes.
Yeah, her dad's a hammer.
Okay, well, maybe she's not of the tribe. I bet you're going to think of
Maybe like Western Africa. Yeah, Western Africa. Yeah, I know exactly what
I knew too.
Yeah, my bad.
But either way, that's what you think of.
Yeah.
You don't think of Gloria Steinem. You don't think of Hillary Clinton. You don't think of none of that stuff. You don't think of your 10th grade English teacher. You think of the black woman every time. And once again, it's that same philosophy. Once you put that twerk video on in YouTube or whatever, it's hard to take that back. Yeah, you can take the video down, but that image is etched in everybody's mind. And the more it's done, the more you perpetuate it. But see, now you want to be respected. But all we thinking about is ass cheeks. So when we see you, it's like, you talking, I don't want to hear you talk, I want to see you twerk. So you're just getting naturally aggravated because that's not, you put this vibe out of that's what you're good for. You're not good for conversation, you're good for twerking. So twerk. When you start talking, it's just, it don't work for us. If you turn around and say that, maybe you'll understand. That's how it's thought. And that's another reason why the scriptures tell us our women are supposed to be covered. So that you don't think of your woman like that. So that is not an object in your mind at all. For example, if you took a picture of a so-called Muslim woman covered up, I'm not talking about in the black, but I'm just talking about head covered, nicely covered, and then you took a picture of a so-called American woman, titties out, ass out, and somebody asks you, who do you want to start a family with? Who do you want to be in it with for the long haul? A majority of men are going to go with the one that's dressed like a so-called Muslim. Yeah. Because that's what you see comfort in. That's what you see, like, having longevity with.
That's right, brother.
That other shit is just, it's like a playground. The titties are like a roller coaster. The ass cheeks like a roller coaster. But you don't want to stay there forever. You just want to have some fun and move on. Yep. Because those titties are out for everybody. Yep. Six Flags, anybody can go in there and pay some money and ride the roller. It's not yours. Yep. But this woman over here is covered up.
That's right.
So that's respectable.
No, you're good. You're good, brother. Yeah, the reason I'm bringing this out because y'all brought up about the Gloria Steiner, I guess, how she feminist movement, she can do something as soon as Eve do it. It's like, oh snap, you know what I mean? As I brought it up earlier. This is 1 Kings chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 7. Then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name's sake, will I cast out of my sight. That's right. And Israel shall be a proverb and a byword amongst all people. Are we not that? It's either Ammon. It's either Ammon or Moab. I think it's Ammon. They call us Black Ghost. That's like a derogatory word. And so it really coincides with nigger and all that. It's just like, bro, it's just the color, but we more than a color. That's why we beef with you old Hotep ass Jake, man. The old black conscious community. Nah, yeah, man, you black because you not getting the big picture, man. A black bank isn't gonna save these people, man. Like the brother said, us taking over the music industry isn't gonna save these people, man. Now, granted, hey, Jake should be owning everything they do. Hell, remember Larry Johnson? A basketball player, he was pretty good.
Said, you know, Jake should have started their own league, but who still control the money? So-called white man. You got all those. You're gonna need what's that? You're gonna need endorsements. Nah. Y'all gonna do what we say. We'll leave it to you like this. They'll start the league, but nah, guys, we're really not feeling it. Shut everything down. Jake had the most ass right back to the NBA, man.
You're gonna have a permit to play in a specific part. Or a permit to play in the arena.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And you real talk. And like, not to be carnal, but we know Jake could pull it off. You can see in those the brothers who follow basketball and sports, the Drew leagues. Man, them gymnasiums be packed. It don't even be basketball season, but it be packed. Jake be in there, celebrity games, those benefit games. Jake be going hard. Everybody in there. But this is not our rest, man. We can't do what we want to do here, man. And really what we need to be doing is bringing out the word of the Heavenly Father, following His laws, statutes, and commandments. To the best of our capability, man. You ain't gonna get it all in one day. You're not gonna get it in 1 year. You're not gonna get it in 8 years. You got the apostles and elders who still coming into beautiful knowledge and wisdom, but they've had so far to come. But that's through the spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shah, man. Because the apostles and elders have seen things that we haven't seen yet. And now we're seeing things that they're talking about. It's right in front of your face. Whether it's reality or engineered propaganda, it's still right in front of your face. You're still a byword and a proverb to the so-called white man, so-called Chinese, the so-called Japanese, okay, so-called Arab, okay, the so-called Indian, all of them, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 8. And at this house, which is high, everyone that passeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss, and they shall say, why hath Yahweh done this unto this land and to this house? For they shall answer, because they forsook Yahweh their power.
You forsook your father. You didn't follow directions. You didn't know. You were being disobedient. Usually when you don't listen to especially your pop, your mom, your mom got that she's a woman, man. So she's a nurturer. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mom damn near anything. You know what I'm saying? She, even as a man, especially with the all tribes, but especially the Southern Kingdom, they baby they men. You know what I'm saying? But an austere man, like the Most High is, and His Son Yahweh Shah, they ain't gonna play that shit. Go ahead, brother.
Who brought forth their fathers out of the land of Egypt, and have taken hold upon other gods, and have worshipped them and served them. Therefore hath Yahweh brought upon them all this evil.
Yeah, you worship it because for one, you became lovers of yourselves. But more than anything, you always worship it as damn white man. After he didn't beat the hell out of you, after he didn't rape you, after he didn't stole everything, man. You see it like presently with the controversy now. Somebody made an interesting point, like you didn't think about it, Bill. I ain't been thinking about Bill. I ain't thought about Bill Cosby in the last 2 months. Till somebody said, man, Donald Trump got crazy allegations and these women coming out the woodworks and he about to run for president. Did it to Bill Cosby, he out of there. And it has to be an obvious pattern, bro. This place was not set up for us, man. This place was set up for our downfall.
That's right, man.
This isn't like the scriptures say. This wasn't for our utter destruction. This is a long ass whooping, basically what it's been.
That's right. It's not around.
Yeah. Okay, this is a long ass whooping, man. When he do it, Eve. When the white women do it, she wear a wig. Baby girl, we ain't talking about Esau's old lady. We ain't talking about Edom. We're talking about you, man.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that. Like, man, my brother, tripping on Eve, got little extensions. I start checking that out and shit don't look right. I'm sitting there watching the video and Eve bringing out good information. Like, damn, I'm kind of entangled by this little hairpin. Like, man, it's not a good look. For one, that's a big Hermetic culture thing too. That's from Ham. That's from Ham in them, man. So our people put Esau and Ham and who's that? Buddha and Allah, all those deities, what have you, above Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. And now our people are suffering.
Say something too. Yeah, you got all those deities the brother just mentioned, and you also got celebrities, even themselves. You know, you had a certain scenario that happened recently when Beyonce was on stage, and you know Beyonce got her own little cult. Y'all brothers don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? The International House of B that a lot of these people follow, a lot of these women follow, the Beehive. Mainly Eve, the Beehive. She was on stage and she had cut herself. And the girls in the audience actually started cutting themselves too. You can research this. I just found this out yesterday. You know, just the goals and the condition of our people. And also too, when you think about that, when you go to the word Baal, it just means Lord. What happened when they erected what's it called?
You talking about Samuel?
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In 2 Kings, the 18th chapter. Or 1 Kings, one of the two, the 18th chapter. But pretty much Baal wouldn't come, so they started cutting themselves. You know, that's just the same traditions that was going on back then. Our people ain't changed. Our people still worshiping other gods. They would rather serve these other deities, these other beings, them damn selves, rather than the creator of everything. They'd rather serve the creature more than the creator. Go ahead.
That's a beautiful point. Like the scriptures say, why do thou trimmest thy way to seek love?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You sitting there cutting. Nah, bro. Okay? Jake, like I say, man, Jake comply with everything. Esau is always gonna be unfair, man. They're always gonna be unfair, man. They showing that now with that Judite who was on that she was on that Delta flight, and Edomite a couple of rows ahead of her was having convulsions. And the stewardess, the airline stewardess, is walking through the aisles and panicking. Is there a physician on this plane? The Judite kept raising her hand. The stewardess told her, honey, we're looking for someone with experience, a nurse or a doctor. She's like, I'm a physician. She's like, oh yeah, show your credentials. But an Edomite steps in, a doctor, male doctor, older.
Yeah.
But then before he steps in, a little Eve was telling them what to do so he'll feel better. Everything she was saying was correct. They was like, well, sorry, we didn't. Here you have a doctor, here you have a man about to die. But rather than let a nigga help you, it's how they view you. Which, you know, she was an Israelite. How they view you. They rather let the Edomite die.
Which ain't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Now that the lady understands how these people are, now maybe next time she won't be so quick to raise her hand. Seeing how they treat you, seeing as how your people are being done, the people on that side.
Yeah.
So fuck it. Let them have their kingdom. Walk away from it. Just let them all be to it.
And all that did, all that did spark the hashtag. This is what black doctors look like. Like, look, man. Look, man. Who is Esau, man? It's the damn devil, man.
That's right.
You know, you ain't gotta prove nothing to him, man. Mm-hmm. They know what you know what I'm saying? This, like I said, man, put me in the classroom, put them in the classroom in the book, we gonna see who get the job done. Cause real talk, they dumb as hell, along with these heathens, man. These heathens so proclaimed to be so damn smart, and Jake was always brainwashed to believe that Esau was smarter than you and these heathens, man. Because they pay attention, man. They pay attention to detail, but our people, for lack of knowledge, don't. Our people play too damn much. But you get a Jake anywhere from the southern to the kingdom, from the southern kingdom to the northern kingdom, they get down. We all got testimonies of that. We got brothers with track records when they was in school. We talk about this stuff, and Jake we came up with it was just real smart, man.
That's why most of them, they're like,
speak up, brother.
I said that's why most of them, all the tribe, they're like mechanics. They have their own basic construction because they know how to measure, they know how to do, they know how to do it.
Yeah, and Jake, that's a beautiful point, brother, because a lot of Jake is smart enough not to go. When I say this, is smart enough not to go to school. Because a lot of the Latin tribes, they'll take their son along with them. Yeah. I used to work with 3 brothers who were 3 welders, man, all by trade, and all of them a year apart. English wasn't the best, but hey, those are our people, man. Those are our people, man. They ain't even know, you know, they got their certification, what have you. But still, they to the so-called white man, they still a spick, okay? And you know, as a beaner, you know how they treated those men that I work with? Every week it was a problem with their paycheck. They was playing them like look, bro, like, you know, like the oldest brother said, look, you know, like I speak English. We not stupid by any means. I can add, you know, because this girl was calling me like I could do something, but I was like, damn, it's jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Every week, bro, like Esau was playing me. He calling me, bro, you work 40 hours with us, right? I'm like, yeah. It's like, it's not adding up. Every Friday, it's not adding up, amigo. It's not adding up. You know? All the time, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 12. He that made the, I'm sorry, Shalakia, I'm sorry, verse 16. The portion of
If I
Jacob.
can say this real quick, it's a spirit that he was calling, because that's what he should be. He should be calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and that's the closest that he had to that brother. He just didn't know what was going on, and he don't know how to react to that. But what Kadar in the spirit is telling him, ain't shit you can do about it. Don't worry about these crackers gonna cheat you out of everything they can. So what you gotta hope for is the kingdom and hope for their downfall.
Because y'all were going into how, you know, we build things for elders, we got all that, we don't gotta go to school, we can just, you know. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
He's the former of all things, man. You go on the internet, you find out patents that we're responsible for, movies and books we're responsible for that Esau come and steal. So that was Eve who wrote Matrix, right?
Yeah. It was the prequel to Terminator.
Yeah, the prequel to Terminator. You got the water with the super